A very good evening, everyone, and a very happy International Women's Day to all the women and all the supportive men who are like our comrade, who are supportive to us in all our fields. So there have been lots of talk about issue like the rights of women and about women as a whole. The two presenter did very well. My friend Shaista Masi and the other one Mansi from my country, India. And today I will be talking about disability. So let me share my presentation first. Yes. I hope you are able to see this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Slideshow. Huh? So I'm talking about disability. So uh, and not only about disability but also about contemporary stalwart women with stable disability, women who are heroes, who are unsung heroine, who have though being disabled but are an example to the society. So disability is considered as curse in the society. In the olden days, in countries like India, disability was considered as a punishment for the sin committed in the previous birth. A disabled person was looked down in the society, and she was not being involved in any kind of festivities and function. Moreover, even their family members disrespected and disregarded them. And it was worse in the case if the disabled person was a woman, because women were more subjugated, and women are subjugated, and women have lesser position in the society still. This is until now, but it is also true that from time to time the world has seen fine iconic example of individual who, despite of being disabled, have proved to be an inspiration for millions and future generation. So I will be talking about some fine example. Then when it comes to disability, there is a very uh, fine example, and that is Muniba Mazari Baloch from Pakistan. I hope Hina Robin ma'am may be well familiar with her. She's an inspiration not only for the women in Pakistan, but also South Asia, including India and the entire world. She is a fine example of strongness, famous as Iron Lady of Pakistan. She is a Pakistani activist, anchor, artist, model, singer, and motivational speaker. She is an incredibly inspiration personality. As being a disabled woman, she rose to become the national ambassador for UN Women in Pakistan after being shortlisted by BBC in the 100 Inspirational Women in Pakistan of 2015. I hope people know about her because after her marriage, she met an accident, and because of that accident, she became a handicap, and her husband left her. So first of what she did was to uh, free herself from all kind of fear. See, when we have fear, we become weak, and uh, the most uh, uh, the most dreadful fear is about losing someone, our very own people. When we come out from all this fear, we can work in a better way. So she is a fine example. And then there coming to India, we have recently India has got a very good team of para athlete, para Olympian who are gaining lots of medal, and one of them is Avni Lakhera. Like Avni Lakhera is the first Indian woman to win a Paralympic gold medal. She won India's first gold medal at the 2020 Summer Paralympic with a score of 249.6 point in the final event. The young shooter set a Paralympic record and titled the world record tied the world record. She began shooting in 2015, inspired by former Olympic champion Abhinav Bindra, and has since won several national and international titles. On 3rd September 2021, she became the first Indian female Paralympian to win two medals in Paralympic history after claiming bronze in women 50-meter air rifle standing event. So women can do very well in the field of sports. Then another fine example from India in the field of sports is Bhavina Hashmukhbhai Patel. She is an Indian para athlete and table tennis player from Mehsana, Gujarat. She has won a silver medal in class 4th table tennis at the 2020 Summer Paralympic in Tokyo. Patel has won a number of medals in national and international competition. She reached the world number 2 ranking in by winning the silver medal in the individual category at the 2011 PTT Thailand Open. In 2017, she won the bronze medal in the Asian Para Table Tennis Championship held in Beijing, China, and still on she is achieving for her country. And then there is another athlete, Deepa Malik. She who started her career at the age of 30. See, there is some kind of stigma in our South Asia that after 30 a woman is old and she cannot do certain thing and she has to stay at home, but there are women who are coming out of this stigma. So Deepa Malik is one of them, and she's the first Indian woman to win a medal in Paralympic Games by winning a silver medal at 2016 Summer Paralympic in shot put. She also won gold in the F53-54 javelin event at the Para Athlete Grand Prix held in Dubai in 2018. She is currently the world number 1 in the F53 category. She has won accolade for her participation in various adventure sports. She is associated with Himalayan Motorsports Association (HMA) and Federation of Motorsports Club of India (FMSCI). She has undertaken an 8-day means 1700-kilometer drive in sub-zero temperature, which included a climb to 18,000 feet means and 5,500 meter. It was a raid the Himalaya. This journey covers many difficult paths, including remote Himalayas, Leh, Shimla, and Jammu. And everybody knows that Himalayas are the greatest mountain range, and it is very difficult to climb these mountain range. Then Shad Al Shamari. And I'm lucky to have her as my friend. She has published some of her poem in my poetry collection also. She is a Kuwaiti writer, academic scholar, and assistant professor of the English language. She is well known for her researches that focus on human and women right, disability issues, and recent illness narrative. She published 6 books in total, 3 of which she was the author and the other 3 co-author. Additionally, she participated in over 15 conferences, both as attendees and keynote speaker. Diagnosed with multiple sclerosis at the age of 18, Al Shamari never learned to give up and continued her education until she earned her doctoral degree in 2014. Her parents played a huge role in encouraging Al Shamari to earn her place in the society and help disabled person achieve the same. Her mother refused to believe that her daughter deserved special treatment, which resulted in Al Shamari's growing to become fully independent of herself, even in dealing with any form of pain. And then Maya Angelou, a very well known name in the field of writing. A little known fact about Maya Angelou is that she has selective mutism. Stemming from a childhood trauma, she refused to utter a word for 6 years. Actually, at the age of 7, when she returned to her mother's care, she was raped by her mother's boyfriend. He was later jailed and killed after his release from the jail. Believing that her confession of the trauma had a hand in the man's death, Angelo became mute for 6 years. It was during her silent year that her love of language and listening grew, and later she became one of the most famous writer in the history of English literature. Then there are some other women like Lady Tammy Duckworth in the field of. And now I'm talking about the women who are politicians. Lady Tammy Duckworth is an American politician and retired Army National Guard Lieutenant Colonel serving as the junior United Nations Senator from Illinois since 2017. A member of the Democratic Party, she represented Illinois' 18 congressional district in the United States House of Representatives from 2013 to 2017. A combat veteran of the Iraq War, she served as the U.S. Army helicopter pilot. In 2004, when her Black Hawk helicopter was hit by a rocket propelled grenade fired by Iraqi insurgents, she lost both legs and some mobility in her right arm. She was the first female double amputee from the war. Despite her injury, she was awarded a medical waiver to continue serving in the Illinois Army National Guard for another 10 years until she retired as a lieutenant colonel in 2014. Now, Gillian Mercado. She is an American actress and fashion model, represented by a CAA fashion. As a wheelchair user, due to some muscular dystrophy, she is one of the few professional model who has a visible physical disability in the fashion industry. A prominent figure in the new wave of model, challenging beauty idols in the fashion industry, Mercado is keen to fight the lack of representation of people with disability in the fashion industry and their
Three
enduring
minutes
stigma.
more, please.
Diagnosed with special spastic muscular dystrophy as a child, she believed her interest in fashion originated from her mother, a dressmaker. Then I have just three women to discuss. Do I have time, Joseph? I want to discuss about these three women also. So now, Judith
You have
Human.
3 minutes more.
Okay. Judith
You have
Human, a
three
founder
minutes.
of the disability right movement, is known worldwide as a leader of the disability right community. She was instrumental in the development in disability right legislation such as the American with Disability Act (ADA), the Individual with Education Act, and the UN Convention on the Rights of Person with Disability. In 1970, she led a 26-day takeover of a San Francisco federal building. The protest led to implementation of federal legislature section precursor of the American with Disability Act. Human is the author with Kristen Dunner of Being Human, an unrepentant member of disability right activist. She is featured in the award-winning Netflix documentary Crip Cram. Now, Stella Jean Young. She was unfortunately, she had died. She was an Australian comedian, journalist, and disability right activist, born with osteogenesis imperfecta and used a wheelchair for most of her life. At the age of 14, she audited the accessibility of the Main Street business of her hometown. As a young, she served as the editor for the Australian Broadcasting Corporation online magazine Ramp Up. Before joining the ABC, she had worked as an educator in public program at Melbourne Museum and hosted 8 sessions of No Limit, a disability cultural program on community television station Channel 31. Then the last, Claudia Angela Jordan. Born on April 12th, 1970, is an American talk show host, actress, model, businesswoman, and reality television and radio personality. She is known for appearing as a model on the US version of Deal or No Deal and The Price is Right, and for competing on season 2 and 6 of Celebrity Apprentice. Jordan appeared on the Bravo reality television series The Real Housewife of Atlanta for its seventh season. She currently hosts two talk show on Fox Soul to Cocktail with Queen and the other one. So all these women are fine examples. These women, though belonging to different field, but the common thing in them is their strongness and willpower. They have faced immense difficulties in their life, but they have come out with flying color. The extraordinary strength which they possess is an example for other women to follow suit. They are epitome of courage and determination who have shown the world that no matter what hard time destiny gives you, but you should not feel discouraged or disappointed, but try to fight with the situation. See, these women have proved that no matter you have disability, but you can excel yourself in the field, in the whether it is fashion industry or any other industry. Not every time your beauty or is required. What is more important is your hardship, your skill and talent. And on this day, I want this in my tribute, my honor to all the she heroes. And not only this, there are lots of unsung heroines around us. They are not getting featured because they don't have so much of power. They are not celebrities. They are not in they have not got support, political support or any kind of support, but there are lots and lots of unsung heroine around us. If we see, we will find lots and lots
One
of
minute
such
more, doctor.
places. Thank you. Thank you. I'm Dr. Shamenaz, a member of GPLT and founder and president of Progressive Literary and Cultural Society, and author, editor, and translator of 44 books. Thank you, everyone.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Doctor. That was fully loaded. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate that. The presentation was something else. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
All the examples, we can learn a whole lot of things with regards to each of the personalities that are involved. Thank you so much, Doctor. It's a well-researched material.